From the unsettling black shadow spotted on the landing to the chilling presence that lingers in the air, this investigation is anything but ordinary. And as we've learned from years of exploring the paranormal, patience is the key to unlocking the secrets hidden within these haunted walls. Join us tonight as we venture into the unknown, seeking answers to the unexplainable. UK Paranormal Search, where the supernatural meets reality. The project continues. We're back at the infamous ancient Ram Inn in Wootton under Edge for another thrilling investigation, and tonight we've got a little twist for you. I brought along a full-fledged believer in the supernatural. It's going to be fascinating to see if their presence amplifies any paranormal activity we encounter tonight. Will their faith unlock hidden energies? We're about to find out. Now, I won't dive into the full history of this location as we've covered it extensively in our own previous videos, and if you're new here or want to catch up on the backstory, feel free to explore our channel for all the eerie details. But tonight it's a showdown of beliefs and skepticism. The boxing gloves are off and we're ready to witness what unfolds as the skeptic joins forces with the believer at this fantastic and ancient haunted place. Stay tuned folks, things are about to get spooky and you won't want to miss a second of the action. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's embark on this paranormal journey together. Right, so we're here now at the Ram Inn. Obviously, we brought the believer with us. Harry, you've done lots of research on this building before you come. It's a place that you've watched on the internet numerous times. It's, you say to me, there's loads of stuff that goes on here. So, it's your first time here tonight. You've been really excited about coming. How did you feel when you walked into the building?
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect. Obviously I've seen a lot of videos and stuff. I didn't expect there to be in such a busy place. I thought it was not in the middle of the town. I thought it was like out of the way a little bit. But first impressions when I walked in and first walked up to the house and walked in through the door was, well, when we walked into here especially because of the smell and in
The smell of John's jackets.
Yeah, it smells a little bit like WD-40, but yeah, it does give you a weird feeling, especially when you walk around the rest of the building.
Yeah, because you
go in the other rooms. And
you've had a walk around, haven't you? There's a few rooms you don't particularly like. What from your point of view, what are you expecting from tonight? What is it that you're expecting? Are you expecting it to be like all the videos that you've seen on YouTube?
No, because it could be. I don't think it would be anything like videos on YouTube because they either could be, not saying that they are, but they could be put on or they're not. But just have to see what happens, I suppose. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect. Nothing could happen. Something could happen.
But what we're going to do, we've agreed, haven't we? We've just been having a cup of coffee and just chilling out a bit. We've just been doing a little bit of filming, and we've agreed that you're going to do a lone vigil tonight about 1 o'clock.
Half hour on the landing.
So you're going to say you go over that one, aren't you?
Yeah.
You went to the castle with me in Scotland. That video is also on YouTube as well. How does this inn relate to the castle in your perspective?
Because I don't know, I think it's a lot different because I'd never seen the castle or seen anything about the castle on YouTube, obviously watching stuff, and then obviously I've seen stuff here, so I think I was a little bit more worried about coming here than I was going to the castle because
you've had that suggestion now, haven't you, about the things you've watched, and which would you say was the most spookiest building?
To be fair, the basement in the castle was pretty scary, like when it was down there.
Yeah.
Well, not scary, but like you definitely felt something down there, but whether it's just because you're alone in the dark and obviously it's new.
Because this is on your second investigation.
Yeah.
So, see what happens. We're just going to play it by ear, aren't we? So, what we're going to do now, we're going to go into night vision. We're going to investigate the ancient ramming for the, I think it's the 5th time for me.
First time for me.
So let's get there now. Right, what we're going to do now, we're going to leave Harry alone on the landing area. Now you just said to me, Harry just said to me, I don't know if you watched the previous video, but this is a place I don't like, the landing. And you just said the same thing to me, haven't you?
Yeah.
This is the place.
Because obviously when we went into the witch's room,
Yeah.
I felt like I could have just fell asleep straight away. Then we went into the bishop's room, laid down on the bed, we played the like chanting music, and I felt relaxed. And then as soon as I sat down in there, I felt more uncomfortable.
So we'll leave Harry alone in here, see how long he lasts. I'm sure he will last, so this is where he's going to do it. So mate, I'll see you later. If you need me, I'm downstairs, just give me a shout, or shout loud and I'll be up to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
No torches.
No torches. Going off. Now. Right. Well, I don't know if I can do this yet. Sorry. Come on, some shit back here. It's raining, so there is a few little noises behind me and next to me, which is creeping me out. If there is anybody here on the second floor with me, there's a censored light next to the bishop's room, and there is a red ball on the book in front of me. If the light was to go off, that would be absolutely amazing, and I would leave here immediately. And if that ball was to roll off and hit the floor, I will leave. Or even just one noise. If you give me one noise, one thud, whistle, and I will leave to go downstairs. Creepiest bit about this is that in that window. I just don't know what way they look. Come on, make a noise. That's all you need to do. One noise. So someone here, please set off the light or roll the ball off or make a noise. Isn't it mad when you think about it? Trying to roll us away. Just to talk to myself in an old building. Prove to me that you're here. Don't scare me too much, but just do something. Make a noise, come on. I'll tap the fire extinguisher in front of me. Make it do a little tinging sound on the fire extinguisher. Can you copy me? I don't know if it's because I got used to it, but it felt different. I felt tired in the witch's room, relaxing and a bit energetic in the bishop's room, creepy in the den, and out here and now. Just feels normal. I don't think I can do a full half hour though.
Right, I've just been in the den. I think it stinks of smoke in there.
I'm not sure. You still smell it?
Yeah, slightly. That's strong. But didn't you have it when you was doing your own Vigil?
Nah. Not out there, I didn't. One thing I was thinking, that I kept thinking that someone was going to pop their head from behind your camera and like poke out, but...
So it wasn't as bad, that long Vigil, as you thought?
No. I thought, when we first come in here about,
Hang on.
and I was sat there...
Sorry mate, say again.
So after we done the little walkabout,
Yeah.
and we first come in here and I sat here, I did feel a little bit uneasy. And when we went out there, I felt a little bit uneasy. And when I first did the start of the Vigil, I felt really uneasy. Like I almost was going to say, nah, after this I'm
I
gonna
knew
leave.
you would, but...
And then I just kind of got over myself, sat there, and then I felt sound. Like I felt okay.
You can't smell anything in this room.
Not smoky. I can. It's just. I'm trying to think if it smelled the same as what it did when we first come in.
Oh, we shouldn't trip over that one. So after watching all these videos on YouTube now, you come to see this place yourself now.
Yeah.
At the moment, has it changed your views on everything? Or do you think we've just been unlucky? Do you think it's a little bit overhyped, some of the things on the videos you've seen of this place?
I'm not sure, because like you could hear like creaks, but it's 1,000 years old. It could be bloody anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
When someone says, "Oh, did you hear that?"
And it's also a
Could be
wooden
anything.
building, so
Yeah.
blood settles all the time. As we're walking,
Yeah.
blood's probably settling, but we've not really had a lot of natural sounds in this building tonight, have we? Natural sounds.
No, the only what we like, little things like when the little bits of whatever was falling out the chimney onto the flowers in there.
Yeah.
Like afterwards, I seen it, like heard it and thought, what was that? Because it was like a full-on rustling. But then I physically seen a bit fall out the chimney and hit one of the fake flowers. and the flower branch moved. So I don't know.
So we'll have a quick break. Is there anything now? Obviously, this is your night, not mine. So, do you want to do another lone vigil? Do you want to try something else? What do you want to do next?
I don't really know. We'll have a break.
Have a break and have a think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then come back in and go back at it.
Because it's the barn, really. You wasn't. You was more nervous in the barn area, wasn't you? Or not?
Yeah, when we first went in there, yeah, I was a little bit.
Maybe you should
nervous,
try 15 minutes by yourself in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go. No, we'll have a look. We'll go and have a look in that and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, considering you lasted on the landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though you didn't particularly like it, this is the area now we're back in the barn. And this is probably you don't like this room more than anything, do you?
Not really.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to up the ante now. I'm going to leave you alone in here. And if the torch comes out, that's only going to come out in the emergency. Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll leave you here for about 15 minutes by yourself.
Yeah, half hour.
Alright.
Right.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Night. I'll be in the main shower, yeah?
Yeah. Why do you have to shut the door? Church box again. Is anybody here? My name is Harrison, or Harry. Would you like to come forward, make a noise? I've got 15 minutes alone in it. Let's hear you make a tapping sound. So you make a noise. Come on, you're turning me into a skeptic now. Starting to believe that you're not real.
Well, did the torch go on?
No.
How do you feel?
Alright.
Nothing.
Any noises?
Nothing at all. Quiet, isn't it? Hey.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Too sure. It's weird because I feel like I don't not feel like there's not something here. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
just that's a quiet night.
yeah. Maybe it's just a quiet night, or maybe I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. But when it was like when we was up in London, like every now and then I thought something was going to come round from behind your camera, out the den room.
Out the den.
Yeah. But then sat in here where you can see the security camera, I thought something was going to come from behind there. But then I don't know if that's because I'm expecting you to.
You see, I've just been thinking about this, but because I've been sat in the other room, like this is my 5th time here now.
Yeah.
Now, if I came on four of them occasions,
Yeah.
I'd have said this place isn't haunted. But on that 5th occasion, when I came with John,
Yeah.
when we saw what we saw on the landing, and then we had loads of audibles that night was totally different to all the 4 nights that, including tonight,
Yeah.
what have been before. If that makes sense.
I think it's just, I don't know if it might just be the night, isn't it? It's like when you go fishing, sometimes you catch, sometimes you don't. Sometimes something happens,
But
sometimes.
again, you always have that anticipation here that something's going to happen at any minute.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel that. I don't
Yeah.
think, I'm not like sat here where I'm thinking I could just sit here all night and I just know nothing will happen. I'm sat here and I'm thinking something could happen any minute, but I'm just like not really uncomfortable. If that makes sense.
You know, I'll say that to anybody who's not been to the Asian Family, who wants to come to the Asian Family and does come here and never been here before. I think after me being so many times, my advice is patience is the key. You know, if you
Yeah.
come here, you've got to be patient.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not a patient person, to be honest.
See, because I am like I could sit here all night. I wouldn't like to sit here all night. I still wouldn't like to sit here all night on my own.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I would say to you now, if you was to leave me here, I'd be like,
You probably would. You see, if I left this
Not a
building
chance.
now, you actually heard my car go away down the road and drive off, and you was in here totally alone.
I'd run out.
You'd run out.
Yeah,
You
I'd be
would-
gone.
you-
I wouldn't even let you. I'd run out before you'd even left the car.
Would you?
Yeah, I wouldn't stay here by myself.
So you wouldn't do it like I did.
No, not a chance. A dream.
You know, even Michael's just talking like we are normally. Sometimes things happen. And
Yeah, that's fine.
nothing's happening. It really isn't. You know, I'm going to be honest again. As I say, we'll always bring you the truth. Bring you KPS. Nothing's happening. Tonight, anyway.
Yeah, tonight, yeah. It's weird. Even just sat here when I'm talking to you, I still feel weird. I don't not feel 100%.
You don't like me calling out, do you?
Like, because
Well, we had the camera up before, and I was calling out on the landing, wasn't I? Quite profusely, and
Yeah.
you didn't like that, did you?
No. That. I don't know if it. Like, I'll sit here and call out when, obviously, when I do it by myself and stuff. But I feel like when you do it, I feel like something's going to happen for some reason. But when I do it, I just feel like I'm just sat here talking to myself.
Yeah.
Or trying to talk to someone that isn't here. It's still not a nice place to be by yourself.
Like, tell me something.
Yeah.
Look towards the landing area. Look at the CCTV. Like, why is it going on and off in red?
It's flashing.
Never used to do that, did it? Or did it?
Yeah, it's been doing that the whole time.
Has it?
Yeah. The whole time I've been here, it's been doing that.
There's the church bells. That is it 1 o'clock now?
Again.
Something like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
2 minutes past 1.
2 minutes past 1. We're probably going to stay here till about 3 o'clock, yeah? Something like that.
Yeah.
So again, I'm going to call out again to Edward, if you were here, or any other spirits of this inn. We are now at the back of the barn. We can't get out now if you come and make a noise near the staircase in the old bar area. So you have us trapped. So if you want to do something to scare us, then you're quite welcome to do it. You want to make your presence known? Can we hear your movement?
Yeah, it's raining.
It's rain. Can you knock on something like this? Is there any spirits in here that are related to St Mary's Church? If there is, can you come forward? Give us a sign that you are here. I hear you laughing, hear you talking. At the end of the day, there's only so much you can ask for. You know, we're called out, we've just sat here in total silence, we've just chatted normally about things, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because sometimes that works, but it's just so quiet.
Might just be a dead night. Because even in the castle we had them little footsteps above us, didn't you? Do you remember?
We heard something, didn't we?
Yeah. And that little murmur, do you remember?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But like tonight, yeah, there's not even any like building noises, you know, like wood cracking or...
Yeah.
There's been nothing like that, has there?
Settled in, it just feels... Still feel like there is... Like, I can't really say it might just be one of them nights because it was only my second investigation. I don't even... Do you know what I mean? But...
Are you
even
disappointed?
some of the people... No, I'm not disappointed whatsoever. But even some of the people that I watch, they will say there's so many places they've been that are supposed to be mega haunted, recorded, done a full episode that they want to put on YouTube, but they've not put it on because nothing's happened.
But that's why I always put these videos on YouTube to prove to people that
It's not always.
it's not, you know, regardless whether the place is haunted or not, that's no luck for me to say. And you know, after seeing that black shadow, it possibly could be, but I always put them on to show another side to paranormal investigating.
But it doesn't.
And like I said on the previous video with Shirley Hall, if for these people who go out day in, day out, week in, week out, and capture activity,
That's because they're doing it every
it's
single
just,
night.
I just, you know what I mean, it's a red flag to me, to be honest.
Yeah, but if that's what they do for a living and they go in these places every single night,
Exactly.
then perhaps they are more like, then they might be more likely to catch something, or they'll go somewhere, doesn't work, they go somewhere the next night, it works. They might go to the next two places, nothing happens. Because it's not like they're releasing them bang the next day, are they even?
No.
They're always months ahead of each other, aren't they? So, well, I presume so anyway, that's what I think. Really. I don't know much about it.
Come on, if you can tap. do you want to do now?
Not good. It's you.
It's up to you, mate. Your night. Do you want to stay here, go upstairs? But they haven't even had that, like, change of atmosphere tonight. No, you hear the sun, you say. The atmosphere feels like it's really changed.
Yeah.
I can't even say about that tonight, to be honest.
If anything, I think it's gone the opposite way. When I walked in, I was like, wow. But then it might just be because it's somewhere new, isn't it? And what I expect, obviously, I come not expecting anything to happen. If something happened, it'd be a bonus.
Yeah. Which is the best way to be, isn't it? Let's be
Yeah.
honest. And sometimes I find the places that I've gone to, I'm thinking, God, loads of things are going to happen tonight. And they haven't. And yet the places I've been to where I think, I can't see much happening here,
Yeah.
have been quite good. It's weird. Right, come on, let's move on. Push.